I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lie. Let's go lie. I'm gonna lie. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to SisQo Live, where music is alive, where we come into you live until we come into you live. I'm your announcer, Killer. The Dragon. Yes, and I'm the announcer. I'm so sick of that stupid raccoon. What makes him think he can call me by my government name? Understand something. You don't want smoke with a dragon. I'm a freaking dragon. A dragon. Named Killer. Dragon. Killer. Don't make me show you. Back up. I need you to back up off me. Smell the coffee before I kill you. Not softly. Not soft. It won't be soft. I'm a freaking dragon.
Oh,
now,
no.
Thank you. Now, speaking of smoke, Smoke will be here later, maybe. I'm not sure yet, something to do, but Black is here, as well as DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, giving you the cure for the quarantine blues, letting you know what to do. I'm what to do. I'm what to do. Little word of advice. You don't want smoke from a dragon. Now, without further ado, SisQo. Oh, this way? Oh. All right. Guess that's it. What's up? Welcome to SisQo Live, where music is alive. You can catch us when you want. You can catch us when it's live. I'm your host, SisQo. The Dragon. And with me, as always, is Black and DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, giving you the cure for the quarantine blues, let you know what to do, what it do. We got a great show for you today. It's Fan Friday as well as Legend Friday. We got the legendary Big Daddy Kane. We got my brother from a mother, Mr. McGee, giving you that top 10 and that health tip. Make sure y'all ready for that, as well as they might as well be our cousins, right, Black?
Yeah.
It's H-Town. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a great show, so y'all stick around. Also, we got Killer with us. It's SisQo Live. Let's go.
Baby, you the baddest. I just gotta have it. Shorty, you the reason why. Upgraded my status. I never be with average. I just tell the other five. Though I don't really know ya, I just wanna show ya. It could be no one you got. Girl, you drive me insane. Think that you want my brain. I just wanna be a part of that. Baby, bring it back. She got that body on yours. She got that pretty little face. She got that itty bitty waist. She got it all. She got a baby, and she made up right. She made it right. She's a heartbreaker. Temptation. Tell me when you're looking to her eyes. Without my surprise. She's a heartbreaker. Temptation.
This is SisQo Live. Ready? Let's go.
Let's go.
Keeping R&B alive.
What's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive, where we coming to you live till we coming to you live. I'm your host, SisQo.
The Dragon.
And with me, as always, is Black and DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, giving you the cure for the quarantine blues, letting you know what to do. Fellas, how y'all doing?
We doing pretty good, man.
Bro, Killer's angry, man.
Hey, man, I mean, I'll be upset too if you know, Rax keep coming on here throwing shots and then disappearing. Rax the raccoon keeps throwing shots at Killer the dragon. I guess he felt a certain way about that. What's going on, Mr. McGee? Brother?
What's up, brother? How y'all doing? What's up,
Hey, man,
What up, brother?
I was talking to you this morning about this thing. Can we show that thing with Megan Thee Stallion? Can you pull that up real quick?
Yes, please show that.
So
Yo,
look at that thing.
Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion was.
That thing.
Wait, that sound like smoke.
That was good. Got to mighty.
Yo,
careful.
That was Megan Thee Stallion. I think it was last night. I saw her dancing to Thong Song on her page, and then when I woke up, because I was thinking about it last night. Then when I when I woke up this morning, I wanted to comment on it, and it was gone. It was like somebody else was up there.
Right.
I don't even know if that was a thong she was wearing. It looked like a tanga that was like pulled up or something. I don't know.
It was.
But we gonna
whatever it was just right.
No. Yeah, that was just right. We were talking about the other. Did you see the other person?
Yeah, I seen the other.
They were like on a boat or something.
Seen the other
and
person.
I was wondering where the other one. So Megan, if you don't mind, can you please repost that video? We all would love it. We're all big fans, and we would love to
send it to me.
I tried to open it from the post that I sent you, and it was gone. It was in sync, gone.
Yeah, I went to it was like, no.
Hey man, the girl is blessed, man, in so many ways, man. You know, she got that
song with our man Frank Ski, a part of the production team with that. Man, she's got her album, her popularity, and then she turned around and danced to my song. It's the beginning of a perfect weekend. It'll be even more perfect if you put that video back up. So, Mr. McGee, what's poppin', man? What you got for us today?
Today, we're going to talk about consistency.
But he was a little thrown off. You see him? He was
mindset and consistency.
Yeah.
You
know? Snap.
This is my little promo video I did with our family, Carterville, with Renetta and Rico.
Right.
And what I just wanted to talk about is just being consistent in whatever you do. Tied in 10, this is me tied in my 10, you know, but your 10 might not look like this. And I just want you to be consistent. I just want you to be consistent with what you're doing, and you will improve. You know, it's like putting money in the bank, you know, and having the mindset.
Right. He look like you tithing 10. You look like you tithing 10,000.
Yeah, man.
10 million. Tithe 10 million, ladies and gentlemen. Yikes! See, that'd have been the top of my dome just busted.
Like my daughter. So my daughter texted me and she said, Dad, she actually was crying. And I'm like, what are you crying for? She was like, Dad, you was on a cane. You was walking with a cane 2 years ago. And now look at you, you know, consistency. I just want to say consistency. I put in my mind that we get sick, and sometimes we dwell in that sickness. We live and, you know, we want the people to be like, oh, are you okay? You need help. And sometimes, you know, depending on how you deal with it, you can get stuck or get complacent in a place of not good health. So I almost did it, but I got myself out of that space, and I changed my mindset. And this is how you see me every day, tied in 10. And
that's what's up, man. Congratulations, brother.
Thank you, man.
That was just enough motivation. You didn't even have to tell us, hey, please, can we do a disclaimer? Please do not try any of that stuff at home unless you know what you're doing. We don't want nobody to get hurt. You know, do what you know that you can do, and, you know, just continue to build your body, and do, you know, just what you can do until you can do what you want to do.
Yo, McGee, you a walking inspiration, man, and I'm gonna reach out to Marvel, man, and see if we can get you an action figure.
5'10", man.
You You know what I'm saying? But now, when I go back when I first met you, man, we spent a little time together, and you put that gem in me, and from that point on, I looked at you totally different. I knew, you know what I'm saying, like for you to go through what you went through and to be here, and not just be here how you want to be here. You know what I'm saying? Some people, just like Danny Gomez, he wasn't able to come back like he was. You know what I'm saying? So just to be able to be here and be here like you want to be here, man, is inspiration to us all. And y'all, whoever's listening and watching, make sure y'all get behind this dude, man, and let's see if we can get everybody around the world tied in 10, man.
That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. We want to tie 10 around the world. You know what I mean?
All right, well, yo, can we? Oh, I'm sorry. You got more to say?
I want to say I did watch that. I watched Danny on there, and a lot of what he said applies to me. I felt like we had a conversation before he actually got on there, because everything he said rang true. About being stuck and changing his mindset to I'm saying yes to everything. Like it's almost like it's that. You know what I'm saying? All the things you wouldn't normally do. Like, you know what? I'm going to work out in the rain. I'm going to work out in the freezing snow. I'm going to do that. Why? Because I can. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
But
hold on. Not only because you can, but you have to.
Right.
You have to. You know what I'm saying? You have to.
Right, because I committed that tied in 10. I committed the 10. You know what I mean? You got to commit.
Yeah.
But another thing I want to say is, Mr. Lee, we do. It's that time. 1 minute workout. Everybody, I need y'all. If you're on around the computer, I need you to just stand up. Just shake off. Move a hand. Move a foot.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Let's go.
Rappers stepping to me, they wanna get some, but I'm the Kane, so yo, you know the outcome. Another victory, they can't get with me. So pick a BC date, cause you're history. I'm the authentic poet to get lyrical. For you to beat me, it's gonna take a miracle. And stepping to me, yo, that's a wrong move. So what you on, Hawk? Dope a dog food. Competition, I just devour. Like a pit bull against a chihuahua. Cause when it comes to being dope, hot damn, I got it good. Now let me tell you who I am. The BIGDADDYKANE. Dramatic, Asiatic, not like many. I'm different, so don't compare me to another. Cause they can't hang, word to the mother.
Yeah.
Noise. Hey, Mr. McGee, can you please tell them where they can see you at?
You can see me at 89C McGee on Instagram and Charles McGee on Facebook. The man doing the handstand, that's me.
Oh man, appreciate it, bro. I'll talk to you later, man. Hey, we got some more SisQo Live. We got the legendary Big Daddy Kane, which was just playing. Ain't no half stepping. We gonna talk to him and see what's up with the living legend himself, as well as H-Town a little bit later, right here. SisQo Live. Let's go.
Get some, you little bum. I take the cake, but you can't get a crumb. From the poetic, authentic, superior, ultimate, and all that good shit. I'm the original Asiatic, acrobatic. There you have it. I get dramatic, creating drama when I'm on the scene. And I pack a mean like Bruce Springsteen. High profile, style is mild. And meanwhile, put on trial, a rap pile, and exile. Make it tumble and stumble, and a rumble just crumble. And I'm still calm and humble. You need another helping hand to swing on. I stand alone, but still you gotta bring on your Batman and Robin, Cagney and Lacey, Starkey and Hutch, but they still can't face me. And if I may make this one thing here clear, that's for you not to come near. Period. For I ain't fucking on delirious. My swift tongue's like a sword, that's how severe it is. And I can slice and dice the Fisher Price MC. The thought he was nice and minute rice. Single-handed, I ain't with that band stuff. Cause see, I scratch the record like flakes and dandruff. And the mic I ravage, not like a savage, but in my own way of doing damage. As I design a genuine line, the who flat top rules in 89.
Warm it up, gang. 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 Warm it up, gang.
The R&B 411 and everything in between. SisQo Live.
What's up? And welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive, where we coming to you live until we coming to you live. I'm your host, SisQo.
The dragon.
And with me as always is Black and DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos. Give you the cure for the quarantine blues, letting you know what to do. Right now, we're going to have our very first guest. the legendary Big Daddy Kane.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
It's a pleasure, man. For those who may not know, can you please let the people know who you are?
Big Daddy Kane.
That's right.
Done and done.
All that needs to be said.
Done and done. I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions for the people. We had a lot of questions pile up in the comments to ask you. But I wanted
a good idea. Let's get to your man's questions first.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
The lead dude. Let's get to his questions first.
Oh, all right. How you doing, brother?
I'm good.
What
was it that you wanted to ask me?
I wanted to ask you specifically. What you think of the current state of rap?
No, that's not what you wanted to ask me.
Oh,
Get to what you wanted to ask me. Get to what you wanted to ask me.
About Rakim.
Show.
Huh?
There's so many things I want to ask you. I'm not sure which one you're referring to.
You know exactly what I'm referring to. Go ahead and ask me what you want to ask me.
The rap beef about that we were talking about earlier about Rakim.
Enlighten me on the rumors that you heard. I want to hear what you was just telling the other brothers.
Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, because we had a whole separate conversation on our group thread that I had that question that I wanted to ask about. But the conversation that we were having pre-show was we were curious about any rap beefs that you might have had, and within looking it up, I saw that there was an interview with Rakim where he kind of cleared the air about the conversation that you guys had. So if you wouldn't mind sharing the story about.
Well, I mean, what did Rakim tell you? Or
in the article it said that he wrote a verse that was unreleased that was actually a battle verse, and that he sent it to somebody who got it to your team. You heard it, called him up and was like, bro, we ain't got no beefs. I'm not talking about you in none of my songs. That's not what I'm doing. And Rakim actually respected the hell out of that because people just don't do that. And I just thought that.
And then I said, "That's some grown man."
Record. I'm one of them people that damn sure don't do that, and it didn't happen that way. But I mean, this is what Rakim told the people in the interview. Or
yeah, hold on, let me see where it was. I have it up. It was
Okay. You know, you don't have to do that. Let's just do this. Let's just call it what I heard or gossip.
Okay.
Now, coming from the horse's mouth.
All right.
Coming from the horse's mouth, what I'm going to tell you is that a girl gave me a picture one night, and the picture said, "Dear Kane, I want to set it off and get RAW. Ain't no half stepping because I'm going to break your wrath in half." And the gentleman with me asked her what she meant by break your wrath in half, and she said that, "Oh, that's a line from Rakim's new song, Dissing You." Long story short, the gentleman with me was Eric B. Little Brother.
Oh.
And he made it known that, that there wasn't no song dissing me. But then at that point, Eric B. Brother said, and his name is Ant Live, rest in peace. But Ant Live said, "Yo, this shit getting out of hand, y'all should talk." So he called Rakim up, and he put me on the phone with Rakim. And Rakim asked me about the set it off line, rap soloist, you don't want none of this. And I explained to him that I'm saying I'm a rap soloist, competition don't want none of this. And he thought I was targeting him because on Eric B for President, he said, "And you know that I'm the soloist." But I'm like, nah, my dude, anybody that rhyme alone is a soloist. You're not the only one. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So I asked him about the word to daddy line. And he explained to me that that was Long Island slang. Instead of saying word to mama, we say word to daddy. And we crushed it, and that was the end of that. But see, this is you hearing it from me, which still don't mean that that's the truth. That's just my version. You know what I'm saying? What you need to do is you need to have a conversation with Rakim And that still don't mean that's the truth, because that's his version, because it's my version, his version, and the truth.
Okay.
But some shit you read, man, or see online, that's not what you should go by and have conversations with SisQo and everyone else here. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gossip. That's how rumors get started. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. When we were backstage, I was we would talk about the era that you rapped in the 80s and how it was like you know, rap battles left and right.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so I had it confused. I thought that there was some kind of beef with you. No, I asked, was there some kind of beef with you and Kool Moe D? And
No,
he
that's
was
LL
like,
and Kool Moe D.
it was Ella, and then Lee cleared it up. And he said, "Let me look and see if he had any beef with anybody." I was like, "Well, I'm gonna just ask him myself." So that was
It's one of those things where everybody always wanted me and Rod a battle. Right now, if you look on Versus on Instagram, you see they still
right
trying to, you know, create that battle. You know, I mean, Swiss called me about it back in April, and I told him, you know, we can do it. I don't know whether it happened or not. I don't know, but you know, Swiss asked me, you know, back in April, right after the Teddy and Babyface one, and I said, you know, go ahead and make it happen. But you know, if they can put it together, you know, it'll be a beautiful thing, you know, for the culture.
Absolutely, it take two to tango.
But I mean, on a personal note, I don't have no beef with Rakim, never did. You know, it's just something that, you know, people like my lyrics, people like Rakim lyrics, and they always wanted us to go. And you know, we can do that. You know, I mean, it's just hip hop. You know, I mean, that's been going on since Mo D and Busy B, Cold Crush versus Fantastic. You know, so I mean, it's just hip hop. You know, so it ain't no big deal. But you know, I guess, you know, my concern is that, hey man, 30 years in the game.
That you get like you said, his story, and the truth.
How long you been doing albums, SisQo?
How long I've been recording in the music industry?
Yeah, in the music industry.
About I think it's like 20 years now.
When you started, like 96?
Yep.
Okay. So I mean, at this point in your career, you done built a legacy, man. You and your boys built a legacy. You know, one of the funkiest things that could happen is for someone to be, you know, running around saying that you were scared of Jodeci or scared of Boys to Men, you know, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just ain't a good look. That's why it's important, you know, for cats to, you know, get the facts. And anything concerning Big Daddy Kane, you can talk to me any given day, my brother. I'm gonna tell you, you know, exactly what it is.
Absolutely. Well, enough said.
Lee right now. I mean, anything anything that you know you want to ask me, you can ask me any given time.
Well, no, I feel like you feel some type of way, but that definitely wasn't the case. I was just asked the question. I looked up what I had saw and said, if we want to bring that up on the show, we can, and ask the brother what he has to say about it. And that was the extent of it. We definitely don't talk about anything that we can't confirm on air.
Beautiful.
At all. Yeah, we're definitely not in the business of doing that. You know, when we have conversations backstage, we're talking about the appropriateness of any question for any of our guests, because our respect of our guests is the first and foremost on anything.
Well, I truly appreciate that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So what you want?
Is it any new music? Is it any new music in the works?
Well, actually, I have a single out right now called Enough that's featuring Chuck D from Public Enemy, and it's about police brutality. It was something I was inspired to do once I heard Tamika Mallory's speech in Minneapolis, surrounding George Floyd's death.
That's where I'm at right now, in Minneapolis.
Beautiful. Well, yeah, so I did this song called Enough, talking about police brutality, and all the proceeds are being donated to Tamika's foundation, Until Freedom. You know, because I think it's a beautiful thing with her, my son, what they're doing. And because, I mean, not just with Tamika Mallory, with Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, like everything that they're doing, you know, to fight for justice and equality for our people. I mean, it's like, you know, they got to pay for hotel rooms, flights, transportation. And then also, and bail money, you know, because when they protest and they get locked up. So, you know, I think that, you know, if we really believe in them, support them, then we need to be donating to their foundation and keeping our brothers and sisters safe so they can keep fighting a good fight, you know.
You said something about your son. Did you say? Did I hear you say
about the Fountain of Youth? And I said that's my 7-year-old.
All right. Yeah. Then I said if I got 2 young kids as well to keep They keep me young. Well, where can we find your new music? Is it digital only, or is it also any physical?
No, it's only digital on all digital platforms.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's what's up. Well, can you tell everybody where to reach you? Oh, there goes Smoke. Smoke finally made it. We had enough smoke on the show today, Smoke. You can.
That's right. How you doing, Kane, man?
Hey, what's happening, brother?
Man, good to see you, man.
Yo, that's that's the other
right.
brother that sings with us, Smoke.
Much respect to you. Much respect
Man,
to you.
likewise, brother.
Yeah, hopefully when all this here clears up and we get back to somewhat of semi-normal, we'll be back out on the road again, man.
Absolutely.
Man, I can't wait. How's it been for you during the pandemic? Because man, that's how I ended up doing the show. We're on episode, I forgot to say what episode, it's like episode 15 now. And basically, because we somewhere different every week. Blessed enough to perform. And then when we had the pandemic, man, I just basically, pulled everything down the basement and just started, filming. Now everybody doing the show. It's episode 20.
Well, I'm glad your brothers had me on. And me, as far as the pandemic go, I'm up to about episode 15, but not for a podcast. I'm up to episode 15 in imaginary fight scenes with myself. So, when we in the basement, yeah. Either we got Western outfits on and we shooting imaginary cowboy villains, or we practicing karate and we fighting imaginary bad guys that broke into our dojo. And that's the story of my life. Yeah. And at 51 years old, I'm fighting imaginary characters in the basement.
Well, you said ain't no half step.
So you're right. So you're right, man. Yeah.
Man, man, we really appreciate it. This has definitely been the most spirited interview we ever had. And we really truly appreciate it, brother. Can you please let everybody know where to get you on social media?
Yeah. Instagram, Facebook, official Big Daddy Kane, Twitter, I'm just at Big Daddy Kane. And for some strange reason, they decided to let this here funky world open back up. You can find out where the concerts are on BigDaddyKane.com.
Oh, man. Appreciate it, sir.
Much
when
love,
we get back, we're going to take a quick musical break. And when we get back, H-Town, right here on SisQo Live.
That's 411 and everything in between. SisQo Live.
What's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive. When we coming to you live. Until we're coming to you live, I'm your host, SisQo. And with me as always, my co-host, Smoke Black, and DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, giving you a cure for the quarantine blues, letting you know what to do. That was just Kane, Big Daddy Kane. If you haven't known, if you didn't, if you're just getting here, we just had Big Daddy Kane on, and we were talking off camera before we got on camera, just wanting to gain some clarity on what the whole rap beef of the 80s was, and if he was a part of any of the rap beef. And he wanted to let us know exactly what his role was in the rap beef. And so I think it's all clear now.
I'm like, bro, I was just reading the article. Wow, me like, I was seeing like,
hey man,
all right, okay,
hey man,
somebody got handled up.
You can't kill Paul Revere, man. You can't kill the messenger, man. You supposed to.
You gotta be careful because you never know. You step into a fucking bear trap and like, wow, woo. Man. Music is alive all the way. Yo, right now we're gonna bring on our next guest. This is the brothers of ours that we perform with all over the world.
Hold on, SisQo. Hold on. We need to start checking motherfuckers' temperatures, man, before they come on, man. I ain't with the bullshit either, though. I bit two holes in my tongue, man, trying to be politically correct, man. That shit went crazy.
Like I'm like, why are you mad? Like,
no.
Wait.
We should speak on it. Now, now Big Daddy Kane is a rap artist that's from a different era where literally, like I guess any interview you go into, you gotta have your guard up, because at any given moment it was like the Wild Wild West of rap back then. It was like a rap beef could break out from the smallest thing, and in the era of print when it wasn't the internet or even today, anything could be taken wrong or misconstrued. And I think that he just wanted to make sure that everybody knew what the truth was and what his truth was. And that's what we talk about here on SisQo Live. It's always about the truth. And just like Lee said, if it's anything that we say when an artist or when a person is not around, it's nothing that we can't say right to them. As you saw, we said exactly what they said. I even clarified completely. I made sure that I said exactly everything I said, even when I was completely wrong about which rapper there was even a discrepancy with. So we made sure we cleared everything up. There was no talk behind nobody back, and still a lot of respect. It just, the smoke came quick though. And then smoke came in.
Hey, man.
I was like, I had some other like probative questions. Like I wanted to get into some real hip hop questions, but
I know we got real hip hop in here. I felt like
I get that he just wanted to, kind of speak his truth, but it's a way to do it where it doesn't feel like you attacking somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because Mr. Lee definitely didn't attack him, but it is what it is, man. Shout out to the legend, man. He's still a legend. I still grew up on his music. Still got a lot of respect for him. Well, shit,
I didn't even know what Asiatic was.
Don't get this.
I didn't even know what Asiatic was until he said it in the rap.
Yeah,
and then I started getting my haircut. I didn't even get to my haircut story. I learned how to cut my hair because I wanted my hair to be tight all the time. Because when he came into the industry, he had like a certain swag before the word swag was even a thing. And I had wanted to tell him that, but at the time it would have looked like dick riding. So I just said, never mind.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day,
it's all the fun stuff, man.
At the end of the day, we all men, man, and you gotta, thank you as a man. You got ain't no punks over this way. So you got to
no, not at all.
I just felt, y'all know me, man. I digress.
I want some whack.
Word. I digress, man.
I don't ride nothing but whack. Our next guest. I hope he because we were backstage while G.I. and Shazam was figuring everything out. So I hope everything is squared away, so we can bring our next guest up, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for H-Town.
What up, boy?
We got it in there. We figured it out, man.
Yeah.
What's up? We're on my computer. We got it going.
I see you, man. You looking crispy clear. Earlier, it was a little smudge. You had like some chicken grease on your camera or something.
Hey, well, thanks to K back there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. Yo, how y'all been? Can you please tell everybody who's listening and who's watching who you guys are?
Well, hey, I'm Shazam from H-Town.
Oh man.
Yeah, yo. It's your boy G.I. H-Town in the building. G.I. Jackson, H-Town for life.
Dang, G.I., your microphone sound better than mine. I need to tweak my sound. Anyway, so how if for those who don't know, H-Town is a very influential group in the music industry, specifically in the R&B world. Man, you guys, can you please share your catalog with people that's listening and watching that may not know?
Well, we know we famous, man, for the song that we call it, like I'm gonna say it best how G always say, knocking the boots. It reinvent itself every year to a new audience. Like, knocking the boots never get old.
Every generation.
Every generation, man. It always we best known for that. And also, was signed to the you know, I call him the first Master P, the first Cash Money, the first known in the label, which is Luke Records, one of the first black-owned companies that actually came out with the rap thing back in those days and made sold millions of records and made millions of dollars on an independent scale. So you know, a lot of people don't know that H-Town is one of the we didn't really know we made history, but we actually some of the people realized that we were one of the biggest selling independent R&B groups in the world because we never been with a major, but we sold over 2 albums worldwide.
Y'all been independent all this time?
All this time, we've never been with a major. Never been with a major company.
Well, that's what's up. I never knew that. I never knew.
So that and a lot of times I try to tell people, I never really would speak on it, but Luke Records, I mean, he laid the blueprint out for Master P, Cash Money, all of these independent labels you see now. Luke was doing that back then, but at that time, for an R&B group to come out and sell over 1 million albums independently was unheard of. So that's when they a couple of people approached me, a couple of distributors at the time. That's y'all actually made his. No other group has ever sold records on an independent scale the way H-Town has. And I was like, oh, okay, you're right. So we're not the biggest group now, but we're the biggest independent R&B group in the world.
Dude, that's incredible.
Absolutely incredible.
So you were talking about knocking the boots. I know there was one song that you guys had did with Devontae Swing and I believe Smoking Black. Wasn't y'all around when they did that?
Yeah, Part-Time Lover.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
I seen Smoke down there kidnapping the basement down there. There was nothing down there in Washington.
All of them.
With Genuine,
Hey man, that knocking the boots, nigga. We used to sing that motherfucking talent shows.
Everybody, any R&B group gave it the good old college try when it came to that song.
Absolutely,
absolutely.
That's my shit.
Can we go into that record? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Black.
I think some of what set y'all apart, man, was y'all had a distinctive sound. Y'all had your own sound. Y'all didn't come out sounding like anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's the first step of being successful is doing you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all definitely came out and did y'all. I mean, I've performed with y'all plenty of times from now to back in the day. Y'all always had a super energetic show. You know what I'm saying? Super entertaining, man. So I think the reason why y'all had staying power is because first y'all have a distinctive sound, and then y'all give a hell of a show, man. So I've always appreciated watching y'all.
Oh, appreciate that, man. And one thing I'm gonna elaborate on what SisQo about the Part-Time Lover. Devontae, we was one of Devontae's favorite groups at that time, and how we got that is that Devontae, he called us up personally and was like, "Hey, I need you," because I'm not gonna lie, I love KC and I love Jody. That's like one of the all-time greats. But KC and Jody was actually mad, like, Devontae, how you gonna get at the H-Town and not get at the us?
Right, that's
so Devontae called us up, man, and he's like, my favorite group, one of my favorite groups is H-Town, and he called us up, and at that time, I think Genuine, Missy, I even think Smoke, everybody was down in that, it's like the basement. Everybody was just grinding, and like this thing Devontae had going on at that time in Washington was like phenomenal.
It was crazy.
Right.
That's why that group name used to be the Basement.
Reality was all the time, and nobody was nobody. I seen Missy when she was nobody. I seen everybody, and we come down there. We actually got a little name for ourselves.
What was Genuine name? Tornado? What was his name?
But Genuine, all the Missy, and he had these 3 pretty ladies. I think they were sisters.
Sugar. Oh yeah.
Yeah, sister.
Oh yeah. Tweet was just talking about Sugar the other day.
Yeah. So we went down there, man. Devontae had this thing going, and I can never forget. He sat down at the piano, and he was like, "No, sing this note." He went to that note, and we started humming. And then what the great people don't notice, Timbaland was in the studio. He was not as big as Timbaland. He produced that record with alone or engineered it along with Devontae. He was not Timbaland.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't talk about that on Versus.
Did that record, and that was one of our biggest hits too. You know, a lot of time people just Knocking the Boots was so big until people they respect our catalog when we see us like, oh wow, they did do that. Oh, they did Park. Oh, they did do Emotions and
Emotions.
Yeah.
Wait. Let's talk
Thin
about
Line.
Hold on. We're gonna take a quick musical break, and then when we get back, let's keep talking about that. Is that cool? Right here, SisQo Live. Let's go.
Let's go.
SisQo, Smoke, and Black, the R&B hit squad.
What's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive, where we coming to you live. I'm your host, SisQo. And with me as always, my brother from another mother, Smoke Black. DJ Mr. Lee on the 1 2s, giving you the cure for the quarantine blues, letting you know what to do. We're here with our brothers, H-Town. What's going on, brothers? Before we went to the music, we were talking about you guys' music. We had stopped on your second song that we just played, Part-Time Lover. And hey man, can you go into the rest of the catalog like you had started?
Oh, well, you know, like I was saying, a lot of times, man, people Knocking the Boots is such a big song to what sometimes people would get in their mind thinking that's all we had until they see us live. And then we start hitting them with Part-Time Lover, Emotions. Thin line between love and hate. Right. They like it slow. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
right. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like they go, whoa, I forgot they did that. I forgot they did this. So that's kind of like when people, it kind of brings back the memories that they did have more than just Knocking the Boots. But that song was just so big to where it almost like overshadow some of our other hit songs. But true H-Town fans and people like yourself that's really in the day, they understand that we have more than just one song. So it's actually our songs are getting bigger now than it was back then. And we did the show called Song. So it's like, wow, I forgot they did Lick You Up, Thin Line, or Knocking the Boots. I mean, it's just like right now our songs are actually starting to get bigger than it was back then. You know?
Wow, that's what's up, man. I was trying to figure out who you was talking about. Who thought Knocking the Boots was the only song? Because it definitely, like you said, it wasn't.
It wasn't me.
and you know what? It clearly wasn't the fans that come to see you guys, because every time we do a show, it's always sold out, it's always packed, and y'all always give a great show. So far as the music industry, you guys have been in the music industry a little bit longer than us. We've been in it for like 20. Well, I've been in it for like 20 years. How long you guys been in the industry?
What 27?
27, yeah.
That's dang, y'all still looking good, brothers. Man.
I guess for 27 years.
Hey, black don't crack.
Hey, fellas, I'm gonna tell you this, man. And for those that don't know, man, if you ever get to meet these guys, man, these two of the down earth, humblest dudes that you ever meet. And it's not a show. Y'all good brothers, man. Every time I see y'all, I know we on the show together. I know I can't wait to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? First of all, both of y'all are comedians in your own right. Both of y'all.
Right. Yeah, we met your family the last time that we was in Houston. So please tell them we said what's up.
Oh man, my mama still talking about that. Come back there. I said, you got to bring me. You got to take me back there. I said, okay, let me go take him. Sometimes I don't want to be. So I know. I told them we got to wait till the time is right. When people in performing mode, I don't want to. So I think we got y'all after the show. So I want the
and straight after the show.
Yeah, and then when you in that mode to this, and so she was really a part about that. She has those pictures to this day.
Man, that's what's up, man. So y'all working on any new music?
Yeah, most definitely. We're working on a new EP right now and a new album, but the EP is coming out first. Okay.
Are y'all working with any collabos, or you doing what you pioneered clearly by being independent? I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm real when it come to doing features, I'm like,
Yeah.
But how do y'all feel
Well,
about having features on records?
Sometimes, man, I think I'm to the stage in my career. Like right now, we're doing a collaboration. We got a feature with Cut Close.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we have a feature with the group Shy. You know what I'm saying? And maybe
That's real shit.
we may be doing some with Adina Howard. But the deal is for me when it comes to features, it's just more as who you can work with. I'm to the point. I don't really. It's all about because sometimes you don't know people's egos. So I want to do a feature with this person, but their ego may not allow it. So a lot of like Garfield live in Houston. He actually, since he moved here, we actually done got recall. I go pick Garfield up. Garfield come on my house from Shy. He live here now.
Oh, Garfield from Shy. Okay.
From Shy, he live here. So he was like, Shazam, man, hey.
Oh, for real?
He come up to the studio where we record and we did some. So I kind of got close with Cut Close just through us kind of on tour and they were great. So I was like, and then the Cut Close is a group that I think is one of the most underrated vocalist group in the world. So it's more like when it comes to features, it's about who can I collab with. Right now, we got a feature also with Little Flip. Now some people may say, well, why not go get the hottest rapper or get this person or get that person?
Because Megan Thee Stallion right there in Houston.
But
put that picture back up.
So I like to work. Can I cuss on him?
Yeah.
This is my motto to my team. I tell them I fuck with people that fuck with me. I'm not begging nobody to be nobody's friend. If you don't fuck with me, then I don't fuck with you. So I say how we do this. When it comes to features, I fuck with people that fuck with me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man.
You don't know we did a record with Jodeci. And Devontae said, Shazam, you the only one can get me to do this. I got a whole video with Jodeci, all 4 members, man.
Hey, what song? You said
Knocking your heels.
Devontae in the video, he wasn't put no makeup on him. And I called on him and he said, you know what? Chris Brown couldn't get me to do this. But since H-Town is my favorite group, I'm going to do this for you. And he came in and talked at the beginning of Knocking the Heels. And I got all 4 members, KC, JoJo. This one, they Ashley brought them back together. He said, I can never get, we was all sitting down. He said, bro, don't you know we ain't seen each other in 12 years? But because of H-Town, we then came together and and they started talking again. But yeah, so
I still ain't met Devontae.
Yeah.
And y'all see, I done hung around KC, Dalvin, and JoJo.
Yeah,
Devontae.
Yeah, Devontae is like, man, he's just like, he just remembered us. He remembered as me as a kid. I would chase him around. Tag. He said, man, I remember you Shazam. You come to Jack the Rapper and you be down there, hey man, we can sing. And I did. I bugged him every time I seen him. I would, hey man, bring me my brother, we can sing.
Shazam, I don't know if you know this, man, and you might do. When we met Devontae, when they was on tour, we sung, at the time we was called Touch the Class before we was player. The goal in his mind, if I'm telling it right, Smoke, was to put our groups together. But I think by the time it happened, y'all had already signed with Luke.
That I can believe that, and the reason why I say I can believe that because at the time when I approached Devontae, at the time it was me and my brother. You know what I'm saying? Well, G.I. was not there at the time, but he was there, but he was not there when we actually sung for him. And this will never forget. Dino, I'm gonna tell you a story, and I'll tell you the story. We was at Jack the Rapper, and Dino said, "Go get Casey. I want to sing." And Devontae said, "You can't sing with no Casey. Casey will kill you." And he said, "I'm gonna go get Casey." And Casey came over. They big. We nobody. We sitting downstairs, and then when Dino seen Casey, and he said, "Man, Jonathan, this dude told me he can get with you. He want to sing with you, man." And then at that time, Casey, he did whatever that run he do. Yeah, he did something. People just went crazy. My brother froze up. I said, yeah. He froze up.
Wait, what? You alive.
Dino froze up, but then Devontae and Casey are tag. When I see Devontae and Casey and Joe this day, they go, man, you remember that time we met y'all was kids and Dino he tried to challenge Casey in a vocal battle. And then when Casey hit a riff, he just froze up, man. And I think that's why they remembered us from since kids, man, of us trying to, I would tell JoJo, man, we trying to make it like that. And he'd say, man, I ain't over that. Go talk to Devontae. So he'll say, go talk to Devontae.
Right.
Dino will start singing. I'm humming now. I get the beating all on my chest. Beating all on my chest. And he acted like he was going to sign us, but he never signed us. And I would call every day bugging him. And that's when I think he was thinking about taking us and bringing us in, but we had already got our deal by that time.
Yeah.
Right.
I believe that may have would have happened because he was I remember talking about some guys he might want to put our group with. That could have been y'all,
Hey, I'm glad you brought up because I mean we can't sit there and talk to H-Town without talking about Dino.
Yeah.
Bad nigga, man. I mean,
incredible.
I mean, I miss him. I miss his voice. How has him leaving affected the group?
Well, man, Dino, man, was such an important part of our situation. And for a minute when Dino passed, we just decided it was really just over. I had no spirit of doing it, and they tried to force me to put other people in our group. And I was like, I just don't want to do that. I can't really stomach seeing somebody else singing my brother's spot. So
that's your brother, your actual brother.
Yeah, my actual brother, man. I went to a depression for about 2 years, drinking really, really bad. And then GI, like I told you, the media, man, he went to accept his Facebook and Instagram and all this stuff. I didn't know nothing about it. He started doing that, and people started saying, man, we want to see y'all perform, you and GI, like that. So me and GI, I said, well, GI said Shazam. And the fans still want to see us. They're like, what are y'all doing? Why y'all just not singing no more? So, I seen that, and that's when I went in the studio and I started doing a couple of records, Knocking the Heels and Call Me Mr. Batman. I put out a little, project, and then people start booking us, and the shows start selling out, or we start getting booked on with, other great artists like yourself, Two Hill, 112, Silk, and the Genuine. All these people
was in the building.
They embraced it. Like people might try to turn their back on us because we don't have Dino, but a lot of the R&B community, they embraced me and GI, and our fans was like, we still want to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's back to start performing and then it's almost like there'll never be another Dino. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who you put. His style, his finesse on the mic was so unique. It was almost like God. That was like his voice was a gift. And I don't say he's the best singer in the world, but I say he's one of. He's one of the best.
Yeah, let's be clear. There's some music. I believe it was either you or GI that had played me that had never even been released. And then I heard like from a producer a long time ago some stuff that he did that had never been released. And man, it was just incredible. So rest in peace, brother. You you guys as well as your brother, man, is still influencing artists like myself and even new artists who discover your music and your new music. So with the oh look, there we go. We got
look, can we do something special today? What's up, fellas? What's up? My guys, man. Look, this is a legendary show. We got Fan Friday, right? So you don't get these legends on the screen all at once. So let's play, let's just go into Fan Friday, forget the music real quick. I think we got Erica. Erica says,
do y'all mind if we bring the fans on with us?
We're almost done. We love it.
Let's go.
We had somebody trying to get on from Indonesia. If you're watching, Tisha, keep trying. I see you in the back office, but your picture's not popping up. But we're going to bring on Erica, also known as Riri.
Hey, Erica.
Hey.
Riri.
Hey, baby.
He goes by Riri. Hey, Riri. How you doing there?
I'm good. How you
in the Humpty Hump all of a sudden. How you doing? Because I'm about to ruin. Where you calling from? I mean, where you coming in from?
I'm in Miami right now. I'm with my girl for her birthday. We social distancing. I got my mask in my fanny pack, so don't worry about
That's
that.
what's up. Well, we got G.I. and Shazam here of H-Town.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
I'm awesome.
Thank you for joining us on Fan Friday. Do you have any questions that you want to ask? And even if you want to ask H-Town.
I'm
or Smoke or Black.
I'm Drew Hill diehard. I love everybody. I love everybody, but Drew Hill raised me. And Drew Hill has been with me through thick and thin. Y'all been there for me forever. You ask any of the people that I'm here with right now. Like, I love me some Drew Hill, and I come to y'all shows whenever I can. I live in Indy.
Okay. Where your friends at? Point the camera to your friends so we can say hi.
Hey. Because you in my ear right now.
Oh, okay.
That's the birthday girl. That's the birthday girl.
Happy birthday.
They say happy birthday.
It was in Miami or South Beach, and that's why I look so familiar.
We South Beach.
You said you in Indianapolis?
I live in Indianapolis. Yes.
You right up the street
right now.
Yeah, we in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh yeah.
Right down 65.
Whenever y'all around me, I try to come see y'all. It was one show that ended up getting canceled, and y'all went to the casino, and SisQo handed me the very first rose that he got in his hand. He went across the stage and handed me that first rose. That is like my most memorable. I almost died. I've had pictures of Drew Hill all over my room since I can remember.
Well, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Can you hang out? We gonna finish up with our brothers H-Town. You gonna hang out just a smidgen longer and go into the VIP with us? That's what's up.
Put in the VIP. Yeah.
We got Fan Friday. Hey fellas, we really appreciate y'all, man, coming through.
Number love, man. Number love.
Because of the pandemic. Because you know, we be like going out like somewhere different every week.
Yeah.
Right.
And y'all, hey man, hey, one thing I can say about Drew Hill, y'all one of the hardest working groups in the industry in the night. I'll be telling my man, like, boy, the boys be somewhere every week, or is it every day?
Hey, matter of fact, the last show we did was with y'all in in Houston.
In Houston.
But you know what, man? I honestly, man, people like y'allself, I'm willing to do a challenge with a lot of these groups and this is one of my ideas I was just thinking of, and I was like, every group with a catalog like H-Town, Drew Hill, 112, all the R&B groups. I think if somebody, it might be you, SisQo, it might be Drew Hill, y'all to do this. Anybody that's R&B, when some come out new, we to all post on our platforms. And I think we'll all go platinum. I don't see
that's nothing.
I'm looking at people like when Drew Hill drops something new and we know about it. With all the R&B, we're community, man. It's like the competition. It's like, but we're community. Because imagine if Drew Hill dropped a project and they hit my man and say, man, tell H-Town to drop the new. But every R&B person in the world does this. How we can't sell records? Nobody should be starving in this community, man.
Connect and collect.
Yeah.
Like, if y'all got drop a new project, everybody say, "Oh, Genuine got somebody new." We all post on the platform. Tyrese is a part of the R&B world, and his platform is so big with millions. Can you imagine if Tyrese dropped a Drew Hill project on this plateau? But anytime somebody part of our community,
wait, you said Tyrese?
Yeah.
Man, I don't even. Tyrese don't even answer my phone call no more.
What the thing about it is,
let me stop. I'm lying. I ain't even call him. I'm gonna text him first.
Us as a community, as R&B artists, whenever somebody drops something new, whether we like it or not, we need to form a way to support each other because we all need each other to sell these concerts out. The 20,000,
Right.
everybody. So I always said in my mind, I wish that if somebody, and that's why I say I'm giving you got this platform right here. Somebody to start stepping up, saying, "Man, how do we support?" Even if High Five drops some, but can you imagine the whole world, the whole R&B community drop on their pages?
That's what this is for. That's what this is for, brother. And if and y'all got my number, so if y'all got something you want me to post, text it to me.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. We got the new listen, we got the new project getting ready to come out called Date Night, the EP. So you know what I'm saying it because I'm gonna hit you, Smoke, and everybody. Right.
Shazam, I don't know how many times I gave you my number, but just text me, bro.
Yeah.
I know you got my number.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
man, just text me.
Gotcha.
Text me what y'all dropping, and I post
support each other, man. You know.
All right, well, that's what it is, man. Ladies and gentlemen, please let everybody know where they can see y'all on social media and your new projects that's coming out or that's out right now, where they can get it.
Well, you can follow us on our Instagrams at H-Town for Life, HTOWN 4 Life, and Shazam at Shazam of H-Town, and at G.I. Jackson. And our website is at www.htown4ever.com. And the new EP will be out probably September.
Hey,
yeah,
that's right. Fourth quarter, right in time for the holidays, fellas. Always love, man. We really appreciate you guys coming through.
Much love to y'all, man.
We're gonna take a quick musical break. When we get back, we're gonna have the impeccable moment. Thanks again, H-Town, right here on SisQo Live.
Appreciate you, man.
R&B, everything in between. SisQo Live.
What's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive. We'll be coming to you live until we coming to you live. I'm your host, SisQo. And with me, as always, my co-host, Smoke Black, and DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos. Give me the cure for the quarantine blues. Letting you know what to do. That was just H-Town. We love those brothers, man. They some genuinely talented and really real brothers. All right, now, before we end the show, and before we go to the VIP section, we're going to ask Mr. Impeccable to come in with that impeccable moment. For the rest of your night. Impeccable moment.
Oh, that was good. That was good. That was on key, SisQo. You can say it.
Anyway, it was that Dino, man. That thin line, boy. Every time he sang, man. That H-Town is one of my favorite. I love their music. I really love their music. Absolutely. So go ahead, Mr. Impeccable.
Before I say anything, Tisa, we see you from Indonesia. When I go to click on your name, it says you haven't selected your camera or your microphone. So work on that for a second, and let me see if I see you, and I'll bring you on because you're calling from all the way around the world. But today on the Impeccable Moment, I want to talk about a three-letter word called why. Like, what is your why? Why is the driving force behind your decisions to build your business, the things you pursue, and your desires. It is a deep and personal reason that keeps you motivated, and it sustains you as you reach your dreams, okay? Like people say, if your why doesn't make you cry, you need another why. I'm going to give an example. If your child was on the other side of the wall and there was a fire in between you, you're not going to think about it. Your why is getting to your child. You will run through that fire for your child, but will you run through it for your dreams and for your pursuit? And here's a question. I'm going to go from why to what. So I'm going to break down the why, when, where, and what. But today we're going to talk about what. Okay, what kind of legacy do you want to leave? Are you just doing things? You just spending it all right now? What generational wealth are you leaving for the future generations? What do you want to do to change the world? What's your real passion? What do you really want out of life? If money didn't make a difference, what would you get up every day and do? So when you can answer those what questions in your life, you're on your way. You're on your way, and that's your impeccable moment. Get your why together. Get why you are doing something, why you have a passion burning in you. What is your why? They say if your why doesn't make you cry, you need a new why. And nothing in the world can stop you from achieving your goal if you have a strong enough why. If your why is weak, you will quit. That's why SisQo has always said over his life, trying ain't doing. I know it's not grammatically correct, but when you try something, that gives you an excuse to get it out. Okay, I tried it and didn't work. But if you're doing it, you're doing it. Now, whether you're doing it right the whole time or whether it always works out, you are still doing. Trying is an excuse to give up. So don't try, don't do, get your why together and answer those what questions. And that is your impeccable moment, gentlemen. Smoke, where you at?
Impeccable moment. Yo, you know, you said it wasn't you said it wasn't grammatically correct. I got that from Yoda from Star Wars.
Well, Yoda wasn't grammatically
you know,
correct.
he talked backwards anyway.
How did he say it?
Do or do not? I don't know.
He said,
he said, do or do not.
Yeah, there is no try.
There is no try. And that's why I broke that down into Ebonics for trying ain't doing. But somebody on Instagram said that I was singing some H-Town on 24 Hours of SisQo. I think her name was Artistry Female, and I think I was singing. I can't remember. It might have been Knocking Boots. I can't remember. But yep, that just goes to show that yes, I always respected the group H-Town. So we're gonna end the show right now. It's been a great show. I got a confession. I haven't really looked at any of our shows since we started, and because I've always been the kind of artist that, man, it's almost cringeworthy to relook at stuff that I've done before, even though I know that all of the greats study and their past performances to get better. And this show right here, this is going to be the first show that I actually go back and watch because I want to. I'm gonna need to study the tape just in case somebody else try to call me out on the interview, and I need to know exactly how I answer.
As soon as I get off here, I'm making a phone call. We got some conversation.
Actually, you know what? This is reality radio. We need to get it off our chest before
I got a question. Hold on. Well, let's do it we got to do it in the VIP. We need to end the show right now. We're gonna do it in the VIP. So stick around for the VIP. This has been SisQo Live Fan Friday. We had Big Daddy Kane. We had H-Town, and now we about to go into the VIP. But we will see you guys on Monday. So make sure you go over to youtube.com/SisQo Live to make sure that you stay up on SisQo Live. This is episode 20. Rochelle will be back next week. Thank you again to my brother from another mother, Mr. McGee, Tavern at 10. And that's it. Fellas, y'all got anything to say before we go into the good old after party?
I need answers.
Right, we're gonna talk about it.
Live, y'all.
We're gonna talk about some etiquette.
We're gonna get into it.
Yeah,
so lead us over here. Good old.
Don't go love. Let's go love. I'm going
What's up? Welcome back to SisQo Live, where music is alive. You can catch us when you want, or you can catch us when it's live. I'm your host, SisQo. And with me as always, I think that's Smoke, that circle right there. Smoke Black, DJ Mr. Lee on the ones and twos, give you the cure for the quarantine blues, impeccable, and Riri. Now, Riri is here for Fan Friday, and we're going to get into bits and pieces of what happened in the show today, and this just shows you it's live. Anything that we say or do here on the show, we will only do. Well, we don't do things. We don't talk behind people's back. So Riri's here, so you're a part of the
somebody's front as soon as we get off.
Say it again.
I'm talking right to somebody's front. As soon as we get off. Anything I got to say right here, I'm saying to the phone. Radio show.
And then catch me outside.
I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. Man, and Riri is right up the road. So we kind of our vibes are kind of the same with how we roll for our city and in the city. Man, listen, I was praying that I was like, man, I hope Mr. Lee don't clown this dude, because I come from a place, if you pop him, we mop him. So I just was so glad you didn't go in, even though you should have, because as I said again.
I thought that New York.
At the end of the day, we all men, man. You can't, man. I ain't gonna let no.
Let's bring it back to the beginning, because some people might have missed.
Right, I felt like the New Yorker came out. I said New York is meeting right here in the middle of SisQo.
You don't understand. Every bit of my New York DNA was screaming at that particular moment, yo. Like real spit. Like it took a lot of growth.
That's facts.
Let's
give it up for that good old intellect over emotion. Because I saw it, dude. I saw you looking for the words and all that. Because I was like,
yo, like,
you came and then you jumped back, like, hold on, let's be clear.
I had to skip all the cursing before I got to actually say what I wanted to say.
Right.
I had to edit out all the bad words.
I was thinking all the cuss words you probably was wanting to say. This motherfucker,
bruh,
this asshole. I went on and on.
We're going to talk about it right now, because this is the phone call I'm going to have after. All right. So we were having the conversation about the appropriateness of having that conversation on the air. So I said this is something we may or may not want to ask.
Right. The conversation meaning we were talking about rap beefs and whether Big Daddy Kane had a specific rap beef.
Yeah, so you won't be mad at somebody. Be mad at the quotes that's from Rakim on talking about what he said on the Breakfast Club. You coming at me all salty, and you brought it up. We was backstage. This wasn't on the air. Nobody knew about this conversation till you started talking about it, and then you want to be salty about it. Like we ain't put you in those positions where we was trying to make you look bad or say anything to you that was negative, but you want to come out all crazy and salty and shit. So I'm not that dude, man. Relax. Like we can talk. We black men. Why are you spazzing? You got to say something, Lee. You could have talked about it at the time. We had a whole bunch of time before the show. You sat there quiet. If you felt some type of way, you could have spoke up. But you want to pop off on air. Like that's not how we do. We're not here to set nobody up for failure. We're trying to build people up. We're sharing platforms with people to do positive things. You come in salty, bro. Fuck out of here.
There you go.
Yo, we had actually talked off air about what is, and Riri, you right up in here, boy. You right in. How's your tea? Is your tea too hot?
My what? No, I got my water.
Okay. No. I was saying that we were having a conversation about what kind of show that we wanted to have, and we made a concerted effort to make sure that we don't put people in uncomfortable positions, because we don't want to be put in uncomfortable positions. So in order to do that, we were doing our best to figure out before we got on air to talk to you guys if there was any sensitive issues that maybe we shouldn't bring up. And I was like, well, I was just going to ask him a general question of, is there a rap beef? And doing his due diligence, Mr. Lee being the DJ, he looked up on the computer to make sure that we were informed on what it was that we were saying. And I think Kane heard us talking backstage before we got on the live stream, and he wanted to address the situation. It seemed like it went back to the 80s, and I was like, hold up, I'm an R&B singer. I felt like Charlemagne when when who was it, Fredro Starr, or not even Fredro Starr, more recent, when Birdman thing, and he was like, why are you going after the radio guy? Like I it wasn't a beef. I was just asking.
It's as simple as this, SisQo. We are all men, and for the women that come on, it's just be respectful. Because what you're not gonna do. See, I got a short man's complex. I got a sing complex. I grew up in the hood. I got an insane complex. So I've been fighting my whole life. I like to fight. So when you bring that type of energy, man, I'm gonna give it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pop off. As they say in DC, I'm gonna kirk the fuck out.
They say that in Baltimore too. Riri,
Yeah.
what do you think?
I love y'all. I'm just listening. I'm just listening.
You know what, Riri?
It's not gonna be a good look to get your ass kicked by an R&B singer. That's not a good look.
Riri, look, we're gonna send you. We're gonna get all your information because we've been communicating with you off. We're gonna make sure that we send you something really nice. Thank you for your patience and thanks for being a part of the show today.
Thank you for inviting me. You still owe me my video call that I won from the Christmas.
This is it.
There's a video call involved.
This is it.
This is a video call right now.
Right? Yeah. Look, right in front of everybody.
Black people ain't.
This don't count. No.
Right? No. Look how long we've been on the phone for a whole what?
Why did my mother just text me cursing? Like, I seen the show. I don't like him. My mother text me cussing.
Let's go another.
We gonna get in touch with you and tie up all our loose ends. Is that okay with you?
Okay, that is perfect.
Bye-bye.
SisQo.
Impeccable.
I just want to tell you, look.
I just said bye-bye.
Because you talk.
Bye.
That's crazy.
You know what? All right. And thank you, ladies. I was about to say, man.
Anyway,
don't get me started.
Don't let the Kane energy come on us, right? Cast that spirit out. Anyway, he thought when he came backstage that it was live because when Shazam gave his email, he said, "Don't give it out to the world." Remember that?
Yeah, we covered that.
Right. We weren't even live.
We said
he was in the back.
Yeah.
He was cooking in the background.
Absolutely. He had to get that off his chest. We just happened to be the person he had a platform to finally say something because he was like, ask me about what? I was like, do you owe him some money? He was like, no, ask the real question. I'm like, okay, what's the real question? He said, no, I guess you get so used to people coming at you for just negative stuff all the time that's what you put on your mind right when you're receiving the person from the beginning.
Let's be clear, Kev. This is not Dr. Phil. We will not, and I'm speaking for us, SisQo Live, everybody, Smoking Black Dragon. We will not allow you to have your emotional problems or mental shit happen here. That's the first and last time. The next person to do it, I'm gonna go at them. So I'm already gonna tell you. I know you're gonna text me, Kev. I know you're gonna, but we'll talk after I get their ass together because that was.
I thought we knew. I guess we knew where it was about to go when I said, can you tell him who you are? He just said Kane, right?
Right. Kane.
I was like,
Eddie Kane, Sugar Kane, all the Canes.
Man, impeccable. Is anything else? Because I mean, I think this was enough entertainment for the weekend.
Mr. Lee,
plenty to talk about over the weekend.
9 minutes.
Live.
9 minutes until 4 o'clock, Mr. Lee. That's it. We missed the mix today. You feeling it or you done? Tell me how you feel. Back. All right, no music. Back.
Right.
All right, let's go.
No, I'm just saying it's whatever you want to do, but it's SisQo Live, and we keep it live. We coming to you live until we come to you live. And we will see you guys. You guys have a great weekend, and we will see you guys on Monday.
Don't try me.
That's Black.
Because I
spoke with DJ Mr. Lee and Impeccable, and see y'all back on Monday. SisQo Live. Peace.